Welcome to the Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show. It's December 31st, 2018. It's a beautiful day in Southern California, and it's my New Year's resolution show. My New Year's resolution is to continue to share the Be Fantastic movement with more people. We've got 842 people involved in the movement right now, and it's all about improving your mind and your health. And you've been asked your whole life, how are you? And typically 99% of people say good. How are you? And you say good back. And it's a rhetorical question with a rhetorical answer. Does no one any good to ask the question and nor to answer it. So I realized it's in many countries all around the world. Everyone's asking every day, how are you? I can't change that question, but as a motivational speaker, and I'm dedicated to the Be Fantastic movement, I can change the answer. And I want everyone listening now, including you two in the back seat, to say, I'm fantastic, and say it with passion.
I'm fantastic.
I'm fantastic.
And the professional level, for you who have a little bit of a gumption in you, is I am fan-fucking-tastic. That's really a good way to be. Try that.
I'm fan-fucking-tastic.
Now, how do you guys feel? You feel any different?
I feel better.
You feel better, don't you?
A little bit better.
Well, what happened is, it's the only word in response to that lame question, which is rhetorical, how are you, that puts a smile on your face. Not awesome, not wonderful, not blessed, not great, fine, all right, so-so, can't complain. None of those answers put a smile on your face. The only one it does is the word fantastic. And the word fantastic means unimaginably good and beautiful. But if the word fantastic forces you to smile. I don't know if you realize it, but a smile is one of the most important things you can do for your health and your happiness. It releases endorphins every time you smile, even if you paint it on. It releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. If you don't get enough serotonin, it's been proven to lead to clinical depression. So smiling is incredibly important. But what happens when you tell people you're fantastic? It makes them feel good in response, because they're going to smile when they hear the word, and they're going to see you smiling, because smiling is infectious. We all look better with a smile. A smile is going to make you do better in business. If you're in sales, if you're in management, you're going to get more respect. No one ever forgets someone who's fantastic. I've been doing this a while, thousands of people, and of all the thousands of people that have heard this speech, only 55 of them so far have ever met someone in their entire life that says they're fantastic. And they never forgot them. So you want to live longer, be healthier, do better in business, never be forgotten in life, and make the world a better place? You just merely have to say you're fantastic when asked how you are. Now, basically, a lot of millennials will argue. The only arguments I get is from millennials. They say, if I'm not feeling fantastic, why should I say that? That's a selfish statement. It's a selfish question, because they're only thinking of themselves when they say that. When you say you're fantastic, you're making someone else feel good. What's wrong with that? Right? You agree? But, so, even if you're feeling lousy, that's the best time to say you're fantastic, because it puts a smile on your face, which releases the endorphins that make you feel better. Am I making any sense? You guys still back there?
Oh, yeah.
You jump out of the car? So, all this I'm saying about living longer, it's true. When you smile, it releases some stress in your body, which makes you healthier, which makes you live longer. So, all these things I'm saying are true. New Year's resolution, be fantastic. Watch what happens. It creates engagement. Do you guys ever watch the show Friends?
Yes.
Well, recently, Netflix just renewed it for $100 million to start playing it again, the reruns. And so they interviewed Jennifer Aniston. And Jennifer said, in the days of the Friends, I guess it was the 80s, when you went to a coffee shop, you talked to people. Have you guys been to a coffee shop lately?
Yeah.
Everyone's on their phone or their computer.
Yeah.
No one's talking, no engagement. When you tell people you're fantastic, you've created engagement. They're going to want to know more about you. They're going to be very interested to be your friend. If they're not all your friend, already your friend, they're going to want to talk to you. Engagement. But they are going to be confused because you've probably never said it before. And this is something new for you as well. Not easy at first. because you've been saying good your whole life. You guys said you're good when you got in. By the way, I've given the 92nd percentile to say good. I've given them an acronym. I call them moaners. MOAN. You don't want to be a moaner. M stands for mediocre, the O for ordinary, the A for average, and the N for normal. Do not be a moaner. Now, I asked a lot of people why they say good when asked how they are. You know what the response is? It's the normal thing to say. And that's why I came up with boners. I don't know if you guys want to be normal, but I certainly don't. And I think everyone wants to stand out, have a little bit more happy life. And I think being fantastic is the best way to be. It's better than okay, great, fine, outstanding, blessed, good, all those. And try it. You'll see. You're going to live longer. You're going to be happier. You're going to make the world a better place. You're never going to be forgotten. You're going to do better in business. And that's the story. What do you guys think?
It's good.
Think it's good? Think it might work?
It might.
Well,
What if you're not fantastic? What should you say then?
No, when you're not fantastic, that's the best time to say you're fantastic, because that means you're in a bad mood, right?
Yeah.
So when you say you're fantastic, it's going to take you out of that bad mood. It's going to put a smile on your face. Because if you're not fantastic, you're probably not smiling, right? If you're not smiling, you're not feeling good, right?
Right.
So let's say you're feeling shitty, you just lost your job, your boyfriend just broke up with you. Someone says, how are you? Well, you can tell everyone all the negativity stuff, which isn't really going to do you much good. Or you can say, I'm fantastic. Now, you're going to feel better by saying that word, but you're also going to make the other person feel good. So this is like a karma move. It's not always about you. If you think that making other people feel good is worthwhile, then I suggest you being fantastic. Because you're just going to, a lot of people, young people say, fake it till you make it. Well, if you're feeling lousy, you need to paint a smile on your face. You need to smile. And the only word that makes you smile is the word fantastic or cheese. But that's not a good answer to how are you. Right?
Yeah.
So I've been doing this for a few months now, and it's working. If you guys have anyone listening, or you guys have your YouTube, you open it up, you put in uplifting interviews, pops up. You can join, listen to some of the interviews I've got. I've got over 500 interviews from dozens of countries and hundreds of different vocations, rappers, scientists, doctors, you name it. It's amazing the amount of interviews I've got. And we've got a podcast now on BeFantasticToday.com. It's linked there. This is the podcast, obviously. And so you can go back and forth between the video interviews and the podcasts. And it's all about being positive. Positive thoughts manifest positive action. Negative thoughts manifest negative action. I'm going to be late. It's not, we're going to get the Pep Boys and the product's not going to be there. Those negative thoughts never do you any good. Knowing that you're going to get the good price, you're going to find it, you're going to get back to work, you're going to have a great time tonight. All those positive things help the outcome. Positive thoughts manifest positive action. So that's basically my New Year's resolution for today, for people listening to the show who've been listening. And you guys have any questions? Okay, well, what's your New Year's resolution going to be?
Staying fantastic.
Be fucking fantastic.
There you go. That's the attitude. That's what I like. Okay, everybody listening, please check out our interview show on YouTube at Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers, and keep listening to the podcasts. I know they're not on with regularity, but there are 79 or 80 some odd that you can listen to in the archival section. So be fantastic, everybody. Have a beautiful 2019, and thanks for listening.